Hello there, this is Motor Test of the Week. Didn't manage to get one out last week, but yeah, I'm here now. Basically, I'm going to try this Turnigy EDF Outrunner motor in that 51mm 7-bladed Hayoid EDF that I got from Robot Birds. Although for some reason they list it as 53mm, but it's 51. Everyone else calls it 51. This motor is the Turnigy 2815 4000 kV EDF Outrunner. It's for a 55 to 64mm EDF, but like I said, I'm trying it in a 51mm, basically a 50mm, but it's 7-blade and it draws a lot of current, so yeah, going for the one for a 55 to 64mm EDF. Yeah, it's quite short though, what I call a standoff mount. It's quite short, so I had to modify the housing quite a bit in the EDF unit. But let's have a look. It is 51mm long by 28mm wide. This is funny. It says shaft. It says it includes two shafts, a 23mm and a 3mm. So, no, sorry, 2.3mm and a 3mm. So I'm guessing that they would be both 3mm, but one would be turned down at the end to 2.3mm. But mine came fitted with the 3mm and came with two spare shafts, and both of them were 3mm. So I don't have the 2.3 end, but I didn't need it anyway. I wanted the 3mm one. But anyway, it says its max load current is 26.5 amps. But yeah, I mean, it says it's for 2 to 3. Well, it says for 3 cell, but I'm going to be trying it on 3 cell and 4 cell because it is a smaller fan unit I'm fitting it in. But let's see what it says. It says thrust is 620 grams, but that would be for a 55 to 64mm fan. But yeah, let's see what we can get on the old different EDF unit. If you haven't seen them before, I've just picked this. I didn't get it from here, but this is just a it just shows a decent picture of it on this site. It's, yeah, 7-blade 2-inch 51mm EDF. Yeah, the shaft adapter that comes with it is a 3mm. It recommends a 4,500 kV motor. Well, don't know why they do that really, because it depends what sort of cell you're running it on. Power, it says it can generate 300 to 1,000 grams of thrust on it. 1,000 grams of thrust. I've never seen anyone that can get one of those putting out 1,000 grams of thrust, basically 1 kilo of thrust. I'd like to see if I can come up with some sort of motor combo, and maybe have to make my own motor to be able to generate that sort of thrust in it. But it'd be interesting if you can get 1,000 grams of thrust out of a 51mm EDF, because that would be ridiculous. But yeah, I don't think you'd be able to do that, to be honest. Yeah, this fan will take a 24mm in-runner. Yeah, take up to a 24mm motor. That's why I like these Hayoid ones. You can normally get a slightly bigger motor in them than most of the other ones. But yeah, anyway, that's the fan I'm going to be trying. I do have another fan unit, which I also modified a bit, but basically I wanted to see if I could get a little bit more performance out of it, because the motor I got in there it's going quite a bit over what the the specs are for that motor. So I thought I'd try this other motor, although it will be going well over specs on the other motor as well. But anyway, but yeah, what I had to do was because this motor, the like I said, the standoff is quite short and it doesn't fit in the back of this fan unit, because this fan unit is quite long really. So I had to cut out quite a bit from behind, which I shall show you in a second, to get this motor to fit. Right, so let's get it on the old thrust stand and see what sort of performance I can get out of this. Right, here we are. This is the motor. I don't know if you can see basically how I've adapted that. I've had to cut that down quite a lot. It's basically because it sticks right out, and I've had to cut about 3/4 of an inch off of that to get that to fit, but it's on there now. Hopefully it won't affect it too much. I have put a little clear intake lip on it, well, quite big really. It's it's from a chocolate sundae container, so just to simulate how it would be in the plane with the way the intake would work, rather than just being straight on there. It's just put on the outside, so there is a bit of a lip where it goes over, but it's going to do something anyway. ESC is a Turnigy AE 65 amp ESC. I will be using a 45 amp probably. I do have one, I just couldn't be bothered to solder on all the connectors before I did this test, so it won't be much difference really with the 65 to the 45. Battery I'm going to use is just a normal zippy 25C 2200 milliamp, and yeah, just running it on 3-cell first, and let's see what sort of thrust we can get out of this. Just get this to focus a bit better. There we go. It's not bad considering that's just on 3-cell. .7 amps, 288 watts. So there's no temperature at all in the motor. Can't feel any temperature at all. So that's not bad. So let's chuck a 4-cell on there. Right, I've got the 4-cell plugged in now, and it is a zippy 1600 milliamp 35C 4-cell. Reason I'm using that is because it's about the same weight as the 2200 milliamp 3-cell. So let's see what sort of thrust we can get out of the 4-cell, and hopefully not burn the motor. Oh, 4-cell's a bit heavier, so it's 11 grams heavier, so let's just re-zero the scales. Crikey. That's not bad, so there's a little bit of warmth there. Come on. Focus, there you go. 38 amps, 584 watts. Blimey. 37.2 degrees. It is currently, what was it, 27 degrees in the workshop at the moment. So 10 degrees above ambient temperature. Let's have another run. A little bit of a vibration in it. It's not too bad. I've been trying to get it balanced, but it's such a pain. Yeah, still the same. .38 degrees. Still not too bad, is it? Only 38 degrees. Yeah, I've definitely got a bit of a vibration in it. Can't seem to get rid of it though. That bit there. 599 watts. That's almost 600 watts it hit then. We've got 45.6. 43. 44. So it's dropping a bit. See if it cools it. See if it cools it down. It's been on about what? Low quarter throttle. See if that's cooled it down much. Yeah, it's gone down to 39, so that's cooling it down a bit. So I reckon as long as I'm not on full throttle too much and do a cool down lap, then that could be alright. Alright, so you can push that motor quite a lot. It seems pretty good, that motor. Yeah, seems pretty good. I mean, it's not warm. Well, it's warm, but it's not hot. You know, I've had motors a lot hotter than that. Yeah, so that's I'd say that's probably quite a bit more than the other ducted fan, and yeah, it's producing quite a lot more power. I think the other one, I think I've had that peak at 480 watts or something, so that one's quite a lot more. Anyway, that was the Turnigy 2815 4000 kV outrunner motor. Yeah, 51mm fan, and I'll show you at the end what I'm going to be putting it in. Anyway, if you like this video, click like and subscribe, because doing motor tests every week, although I didn't do one last week, but maybe I'll get another one out this week, so you have 2 this week to make up for the one that I didn't do last week. Right, see you then, bye bye.